Hello and welcome to this new video. Well, today we are going to talk about long hair, essentially. Basically, for the entire of human history, it was common for all humans to have long hair, obviously. And logically, it's not like they even have a way to cut it until a few hundreds of years ago. Well, you could say, why am I talking about long hair if not even I have it? Well, that is true, of course, but I am right now holding my hair, waiting for it to be long, way past my shoulders. It's a big dream of mine right now. And I can say that for a long time I had the same view as the majority on this thing. I always had somewhat short or very short hair. Even about 2 years ago I got a buzz cut, which I can definitely say it was one of the worst decisions I've ever made. It looked very bad, and it's not like it could have been a good change. Yes, when it comes from here, we can say that if you first get a buzz cut, your hair will go efficiently everywhere the same. Even though obviously that's not really true, because still in the back of the head and on the sides the hair won't go as fast as in front. It's just biology at this point. And yes, it's true. For me, it was a big change with the hair. Obviously, my inspiration came from goatess. Obviously, I already had in mind the fact that I want long hair. Like, for one, I listen to metal music like rock and stuff, and a lot of people that listen to this kind of music have longer hair, but I wouldn't have longer hair just because of this. It's kinda stupid. I want to have long hair because I know it would look better. My whole life I had short hair, and I know very well it does not look good on me. And actually it doesn't look good on anyone. All the boys I see around with short hair, I can say that all of them look bad. It's just the reality. It's not about preference, it's just a biological truth. We were we were meant to have long hair. And even a woman, all women would find a man with longer hair more attractive than the same person with shorter hair. Like you could have like two siblings that look the same, both boys. The only difference is that one of them has long hair and one has short hair, but in general it's everything the same. A girl would always choose the one with the longer hair because it just looks more attractive. Longer hair in general makes you look more youthful, more healthy, and I could see that for me it's kinda harder because I don't have a straight hair, so I do have to wait way more for my hair to grow enough. Yes, this is true, of course. If I would have straight hair, it would have been easier. But in my genes, there is no straight hair anyways. And some people would bring like the argument, well, it doesn't look masculine to have long hair. Well, about that, at this point in time, let's be serious. The only reason you believe that long hair is feminine and short hair is masculine is because a few hundred years ago, the people, when they start staying on the same place, when they weren't no longer nomads, the diseases start spreading very widely, easily. So, in a way to keep themselves away from these diseases, they cut their hair short, mainly just the men. So it would be easier, like to don't have any type of insects in their hair and stuff. It's just about hygiene in the end, back then at least. Today, you have all the possibilities to have a good hygiene even with long hair. At this point, let's be serious. Like, what can stop you if you have long hair to keep it clean? And in general, I can't understand this thing about short hair and masculinity. When I think about short hair, a man with short hair, I usually think about a military man, a man that is in the army. But when you think about it, what is a army? It's a bunch of slaves that work for the king or for the president nowadays. And they basically are not masculine at all when you understand that they always just have to listen to orders that some higher up gives them always. And no masculine man just fucking listens to what other random man tells him to do always. A masculine man would always want to be in charge of what he is doing. Again, this is just biology and critical thinking. This is how it's supposed to be in the end. And another group of people that have short hair, think about it. All the prisoners. All of them have short hair. Their hair is removed when they get into prison. Why is that? Well, first of all, is to make them have no personality, because your personality can somewhat correlate with your hair. You can show your personality through your hair, but you have short hair like everyone around you. You have nothing special about you. You are all the same in the end. And this is a mental warfare when you think about it. And in general, it just makes you depressed at some point. Like, just for example, when I am looking at photos of me when I was younger with short hair, I just hate it. Just hate it so much because I know that was not supposed to be me. I always wanted to have longer hair, but the society that I am living in, here in Moldova, is not really a good society when it comes to this stuff. Even at school, the teachers are very bad and they just want to keep you in the system in the every way that they can. Like the Russian language teacher, a old lady basically, with short hair that lived under communism. Always told all the boys that have longer hair that they look too feminine and that they should cut their hair down. This is so stupid. Because in the same time you could have told her, well, you have short hair, you look masculine, you don't look like a girl, you are stupid. And she is stupid in the end. You can't deny this. In the end, all girls that have short hair, they are also brainwashed and stupid as fuck. All the beauty in general is in the hair when it comes to girls. And nowadays, because of the bad food that we have, the majority of people already have hormonal disbalances. So their facial structures don't really match their gender. So if a girl, for example, has some hormonal disbalance and she doesn't look feminine or masculine, if she has short hair, you can't really tell. It is a man, it is a woman. In nature, obviously, this wouldn't happen because the bone structure would be so evident you couldn't deny the facts. But nowadays, you can't really tell. Also, for some men that have really feminine structures, like if you would have a woman and a man both with short hair or no hair at all next to each other nowadays, they would mostly look kind of the same. If you would look only at the face, it wouldn't be so easy to figure out who is who because of the bad factors that we have today when it comes to nutrition and development. You can't really tell. And it's even easier to prove that men should have long hair. Just think of all the kings in history, all the cool warriors in movies. What do they all have in common? All of them have longer hair over actually long hair. Like a really common example in Lord of the Rings, Legolas is a man with white long hair. That guy looks so epic and cool, but if he would have a buzz cut, nobody would even look at him. He would look ridiculous, literally. But, but because he had long hair in that movie, even though it wasn't his real hair, he looked legendary because of that. And not just him, but in general, all the cool warriors in the Lord of the Rings, Indian had long hair. All of them. Somewhat long. And all the kings in history, let's be serious, when you look at photos of them, like the medieval ones, all of them had long hair. Because in the end was a status symbol. And in the end, yes, it's all about you, what you want to do in the end of the day. But if you ask me, you should do what would make you more attractive. And in the end, long hair would make you more attractive than who you are right now. Short hair does not look good 99% of the cases. Just if you are a child, have a very well developed bone structure, only then you could look good with a buzz cut. But it's not about the hair. If you are attractive, you can look good no matter the haircut. But always a longer hair would make you more attractive in the end. Short hair is good just if you are very good looking already. But if you are not, long hair can really help you and hide many things, many problems with your bone structure, with your development in general. It's just a very easy way to get a higher rank in attraction, basically. So yes, this is what I wanted to say today. How men nowadays are brainwashed into believing that long hair is feminine and bad and short hair is masculine and good. In the end, yes, it's just bullshit. So just stay awake and don't fall for all the traps that the society is putting for you to fall into. Heil Hitler.